keeps us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, everyone. We're all done sharing. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's good to see you yesterday also. I had a good time, eh? I need to do some cleaning up here. Got to do a couple things. That's all right. Yeah, happy Wednesday. We're already halfway through the week. I'm so behind. I'm so behind on some things. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Come for the kitties. Stay for the trudge. Right. Sorry, dude. I don't feel like petting you right now. So, today we're going to be talking about unity. I want to talk a little bit about how AA kind of came about compared to some other ones. And I'm not cutting anybody down. I just, there's a difference. There's a difference. And I know the difference because I've been on both sides. I've done all of it. I know what smart recovery is about. I know what celebrate recovery is about. I've been doing this stuff for a very, very long time. And these are all paths to recovery that I've understood for 35 years. These are not new paths to recovery. They're just new names. It's new names. Some people are trying to reinvent the wheel. Okay. If a name is tagged to it, no. Right? No. I'll give you a challenge. Go and look who owns Smart Recovery. Then go look who owns AA. That'll answer those. That'll kind of tell you what I'm talking about. No one owns AA. You ain't gonna find it, but somebody does own Smart Recovery. Big difference. AA was not invented. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. This is Wolverine. Wolverine fan. If you're here, please say hello, because I like his costume and he's cool. As far as a superhero, probably changes attitude a little bit. Yeah, we all know I like my superheroes. So we are going to start. Sorry about that clap. That was way too loud. We're going to start in the 12 by 12. We're going to talk about tradition 1 a little bit, and then we're going to get into as Bill sees it. So, still got some of the remnants of the cold, so still isn't gone. I can feel it, and it sucks because I want to do some recording, but because what I'm going to do, I don't know how many people saw it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the big book, and because there's a lot of people out there that just don't understand, and they can't find a sponsor. They want to get into the big book, but they can't find a sponsor. They want to do the work, but they can't find a sponsor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this page. I'm going to explain everything in my book up to Step 4. Okay. Why am I doing it there? Because from there you have to have a sponsor. If you don't have a, you have to have a sponsor by step 4. Okay, but this will help people get into the program. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna charge for it. Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. I'll be a what I'm gonna do is just be a virtual sponsor. How's that? Yeah. See, that sounds like fun to me. All right. So I'm gonna be doing that. A little hard to do because you don't have an audience. So, all right. Tradition 1, our common welfare should come first. The unity of Alcoholics Anonymous is the most cherished quality our society has. Our lives, the lives of all to come, depend squarely upon it. Yes, it's true. Did you know that there is somebody that hasn't even been born yet that you're going to affect with your sobriety? Yes, it's true. I know it's hard to believe, but I've seen it happen in my own life. Okay? When you're around this program for a while and length starts to become, you know, because time, I say it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter for today, but it does matter in the kind of in the scheme of things. Okay. We are people who are going to plant trees for others to sit in the shade of. That is leadership. That's unity. Keeping this alive so that my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, my great great grandchildren, who I know are going to be afflicted by this disease because it works in the family, will be here. I'm doing it for the survival of my own family, man. Aren't you? We stay home or AA dies. Without unity, the heart of AA would cease to beat. Our world arteries would no longer carry the life giving grace of God. His gift to us would be spent aimlessly. Back in their caves, alcoholics would reproach us and say, what a great thing AA might have been. I'm getting kind of upset with Restream because I know that there's people here and it says 0, it says 1, and then it moves around. I'm just kind of tired of it. All right. So, at the outset, how to best and live work together as groups became the prime question. In the world about us, we saw personalities destroying whole peoples. We're watching it now. We're watching it now with the whole woke, non woke, which I don't understand. I don't understand the woke thing. Okay. I don't. When there's comparison with people, I don't want a part of it. I don't. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yep. I once was 7 years old. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. So I really wish this cold would go away. All right. The struggle for wealth, power, prestige was tearing humanity apart as never before. I watch people clamor for toilet paper, milk. We can't get enough. What has happened? You know what insatiable means? It means you can't get enough. Insatiable. This trampling for wealth and prestige. Yeah. And then we go beyond that. We take pictures, put them online. Look how great my life is. Really. I'd rather see you go through something. I'm glad you're living a good life. I really am. I hope you're doing, I am. But what about the people that are coming after you? You got time for them? You know? What are your intentions here? Why do you keep taking our money and going on vacation? I don't understand it. When I see people that do what I do and they go on vacation a lot, I wonder. I do. I fucking wonder because, you know, actually, I'm going to tell you something. Just a few weeks ago, didn't I say that Shannon and I were having money troubles? God fixed that. He fixed it. He did yesterday. Yeah, I'd tell you all the stuff, but sorry, I have a personal life that I don't really bring here. It's just life, man. It's life on life's terms. Car accidents, lawyers suing, all that other crap. You know how it is. Taxes, we got our taxes done. Okay, extra money came in because of this. We forgot about that. It's just how life is. All right. If strong people were stalemated in the search for peace and harmony, what was to become of our erratic band of alcoholics? Man, I feel that because just right before I came on here, I was thinking, it sucks to create anything real because people just come along and fake it up. They just fake it up, man. People are doing it to Jelly Roll now. He's trying to say something. I hear what he's saying. Not quite on board, but that's okay. I don't do fentanyl. But now, then I see a post where he has this thing on the back of his jacket, and you can tell it's fucking fake. And it's not him, it's somebody else using him to create something so that they can get their own fucking likes and hearts and be seen. And then they can take a picture of them half naked with a filter and say, look how long I've been subbed, my best 45 days of my life. No, this is fake. It's fake. If you take a picture with a filter, it's fake. I don't do that shit. AI, I already see people they're hooked. They love the images. They love this. I get it. It takes you to another place. I get it. I play video games. I understand. If you don't know how to separate that shit, you're going to fall into a reality that doesn't exist. And you don't need alcohol to do it. You just need to not be a dick. You need to continue being an ass. And your life will go that way without alcohol. I don't need alcohol to be a jerk. Okay. As we once struggled and prayed for individual recovery, right? And we got it. We received it. We were given it. You were given your individual recovery. That's what's great about the program is everybody's recovery is different. Your recovery road's going to be different than mine. And what's cool is I get to walk hand in hand with you and watch it. Maybe not participate, but I get to see it. That's why we recover out loud. It gives other people hope. It provides hope. And there's nothing better to make up for what you did than hope. Okay? See, the responsibility statement comes from the fact that we fucked up. And if you don't feel responsible, then you are not taking responsibility for your actions. That's how I know. See, it's not hard. Your actions will tell me everything. Right? Just so earnestly did we commence to quest for the principles through which AA and myself survive. On anvils of experience, the structure of our society was hammered out. Remember, it was 16 years before this started to come up. Okay, 16 years AA was around. Now we're going to go to As Bill Sees It. This one's called Thousands of Founders. Guess what? You're a founder. Who owns AA? No one. Who owns AA? I do. You do. They do. Millions of people own AA. Did you put $1 in the basket? You own AA. Did you go to a meeting? Did you speak? Did you participate? Yeah, you're a founding member. You're a founding member of AA. Everyone is a founding member. Do you get it? Do you understand? I hope so. It's part of the responsibility. Well, I don't want to admit I'm not a founder. Yes, the fuck you are. Accept it. Just like you were chosen. It's hard to accept the fact that you're chosen because it makes you feel like you're better than other people. And I don't want to feel that way. Do you want to feel that way? I don't want to feel that way. Am I running people off, or is Restream just, can people say hi so I know you're here? Because Restream's telling me all left. All right. Maybe you got shit to do. Thousands of founders. Well, I thank God that I was privileged to be an early member of AA. I honestly wish that the word founder could be eliminated from the AA vocabulary. It's not going to be able to avoid it. See how he wishes that? See how he wishes that that wasn't there. It's something to live up to, isn't it? You got to take it, man. It's one of those gifts that's hard to take. It's part of becoming well, man. It's part of becoming better. And I did run everybody off. I thought I was doing pretty good there. What'd I do? I don't know. When you get right down to it, everyone who has done any amount of successful 12-step work is bound to be the founder of a new life or other alcoholics. What is a founder? Well, a founder helps you build a foundation. And if you sponsor, you're a founder. So there it is. If you have sponsored people, or when you start to sponsor people, or if you have helped somebody out, you'd be a closed mouth friend. Same thing. Same thing. Sponsor. Okay. Now, sponsorship came from somewhere else. I do not say sponsorship in the big book. In the early days of AA, if you wanted to be a member, you had to be sponsored by somebody else, or you would have never found the meeting. It was a secret society. That's where sponsorship started from. Okay. So if you claim yourself to be a part of AA and you're doing the work, you too are a founder. No one owns AA. No one runs AA. You do not need to take a class in order to run a meeting. You don't. Nope. You do not need to go through anything specialized in order to chair a meeting. No. Some meetings won't even require time. Most meetings require 30, 60. Personally, I prefer 60, 90 days. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. And when they're younger, probably 30 days. When they're in their 30s, about 60 days. Anything above that's going to be like 90. It's just, if you drank that long, AA was not invented. Its basics were brought to us through the experience and wisdom of many great friends. We simply borrowed and adapted their ideas. Yeah, we stole it. And we'll admit it. We stole it. Why? Because it worked. Now you can see why. So Bill, when he was sitting there, did you think that he was sitting there going, man, I'm going to be the founder of AA? Within a 24-hour fucking period, this man's whole life fucking changed. He didn't ask for it. He didn't want it. Most people that are chosen don't want it. There is a phase of which you go through that'll put you there. Thankfully, we have accepted and devoted service to many non-alcoholics. We owe our very lives to the men and women of medicine and religion. And speaking for Dr. Bob and myself, I gratefully declare that it has been that had it not been for our wives, Ann and Lois, neither of us could have lived to see AA's beginning. See, we tout on Bill, but if Lois hadn't have been his wife, we wouldn't be here. If Dr. Silkworth had not been available, we would not have been here. Do you think Bill planned that? No, Bill did not plan that. God did that. His higher power did that. God said, okay, alcoholics, that is enough. Here is an answer. Use it. And we use it to this day. All right. Well, if I'm going to keep running people off, I ain't going to do this no more. So, that sucks. All right. I love you.